Okay, I have a 2004 Lexus ES330. Gonna show you how to remove the power steering pump on this car. First thing you do, of course, you remove the wheel, jack out the car, use a jack stand. Always be safe. Then what you want to do, since you have two belts, one is alternator, the other one is power steering pump. What you want to do, the first thing you do is what I did is I remove this clip. Just push this tab back and slide it off, and then you have a 10mm bolt right there that hold this wire just to give me a little more slack. And then in order to loosen the alternator, you loosen this bolt. I believe this one is 14mm. Just loosen it, don't take it out, lose it in enough so that it will go up and down. And then you got the bottom bolt that is a 12mm that hold the tensioner bracket, I guess you can call it. And then you have this tensioner bolt, so you turn it counterclockwise, and then they'll take the slack off the belt, and then you can remove the belt. Once you got that off, you come down here. After you got the tie off, you remove this plastic plate so it exposes all this area. And then the power steering pump is right here. What I did is I loosened this 12mm bolt from the bracket that holds the power steering pump on, and then this is a bolt that tightened the belt once you get the power steering pump on. Now this power steering pump only had one bolt, which is on the very top, so I'll show you where it's at. Let me get down underneath. I got my ratchet on there. See my ratchet? This is a quarter inch drive ratchet, and the socket is 12mm socket. 12mm the bolt right above the pulley, right underneath the timing belt cover. Okay, so I'm gonna take the ratchet off, see if you can see the bolt. I don't think you can see it because it is in a very tight space. Let me get my light, see if I can show it to you. But well, there it is. Let's see if I can see it with the camera. Right there, that's the bolt. Right there, that's 12mm bolt. You take that off to take the pump out. Also, you have the fitting for the power steering pump hose, which is right here. That right there. Don't break the hose that come in, because when you try to loosen this, it will spin, and then you don't want to keep turning to break it. So you need two 15/16 wrench, and then on top of it there is a sensor, which is a 3/4 socket that I use to take it off. You can take that off, unplug it, take it off, and then of course you take this hose clamp off and pull the power steering hose off. What I did is once I got the power steering pump off with this fitting still on there, I was able to take it off. I laid it down on the low control arm here, and then I used 15. Well, actually, when I got this nut, the sensor off with a 3/4 wrench, I was able to get a 15/16 socket. Then I hold the bottom here, and I use my impact to get it off, because it was very tight. It was turning the whole thing, so the line was turning with it, and if you don't be careful, you can break it, and then you're gonna have to replace the line. Yeah, so that's it. You just got one bolt. Once it come out, just switch the plate in the back, because the new one doesn't come with the plate, the mounting plate. Switch it and make sure this fitting right here angle right, because the new one I bought is not angle right, so I just swap it out with the old one that was on here, so that way the hose can go on. The other one was like pointing almost straight up. So when you tighten it, when you put it back on, don't tighten the mounting bolt. Don't tighten anything until you get this right here to and the belt on, and then you push it down. What I'm going to do is, I guess I'll use maybe a small pry bar, push it down until the belt tighten, and then I'll get a 12mm socket and tighten this adjusting bolt. I guess they call it adjusting bolt. Then once you do that, you can tighten the mounting bolt up there. Use a 1/4" drive, because I think 3/8 could be a little too big because it is a tight space. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not very hard to do, but if this is the first time you're doing it, it could get a little, a little hassle because of the tight space. And don't be afraid to do it, because there's only one bolt, and then it'll come right out. Make sure you got drain pan for your power steering fluid come down. So yeah, I hope this helped, and have a good day.